The kid's got style.
Hello you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Yeah, this is my 1 week update on Accutane, and I just want to let everyone know like how it's been going, what are my side effects, what are my symptoms, and what I've been doing here and there just to be on the medicine. And as you can tell, as of right now, my face looks so good. I know to a lot of people it may not, but just with concealer and powder. And I know some people may be like, her face is definitely not clear, like her face looks awful, like it still looks like she has a lot of acne, which I do, of course, because I've only been on the medicine for a week now. But this, in the lighting, my face looks so good. To me it does, because I'm the one who's been struggling with acne all my life, and I just can't wait until the finished result because I'm so excited. Starting off with a few symptoms that I've had throughout the week. The most symptoms I've had is dry skin on my face and on my arms, on my elbows, which is not bad at all. Chapped lips, not so much chapped, but just like very dry and tightening lips. So like if I don't put Aquaphor on them for a while, then they start feeling very tight. That's about it. At the end of the week, I did have 2 nosebleeds, and I wasn't expecting them at all. Probably one of the worst nosebleeds I've had in my life, just because I guess since everything is just so dry, and when the blood started coming, I'm sorry, TMI to some of y'all, some of the blood started coming out my nose. By the time I got out of my bed, the blood was already down to my toes. So I had like blood all down here throughout my stomach. It touched my, and it fell throughout like my toes, and it left stains on my toenails and my hands, and my hand was all bloody. And it was probably it literally looked like I got cut. That's how much blood had came out. So I do recommend carrying tissues, like those little pack of tissues with you, just in case you don't, because you never know where you might go, or you never know if you like itch your nose too hard or something like that. Because especially if you have a nose ring, if you have a nose ring, my nose too hard, or I moved it the wrong way, it would cause bleeding in the inside of my nose, just because the metal would rub against the skin of my nose and it would cause bleeding. So I definitely recommend just carrying a pack of tissues around, especially if you're out a lot, or you know, if you're not going to be inside. I definitely recommend doing that.
I'm going to come on here and say that another symptom I've been having is anytime I get cuts, because I've been recently getting a lot of cuts and stuff, they hurt like hell for some reason, and like more than they usually would. And I don't know if y'all can see, but I have a patch on my hand, like a little dry patch, and those 2 things together hurt like hell. So I just that's another symptom I've been having, and I'm not too sure why the cuts hurt so bad, but yeah.
When it comes to mental depression, like mental problems or depression, I don't have a history of that, so my doctor said that I might be okay when it comes to that. So I haven't had any anxiety, I haven't been sad, I haven't been angry. Like I've been my normal self, and I feel like my normal self, and I'm so glad for that. So I haven't had any problems with that area, because I know a lot of people are scared to get on the medicine due to those symptoms. My joints, I have felt a little back pain, just a little bit, just a little tiny bit. I don't want to say major, just a little bit. As I'm like sitting up right now, it kind of hurts my lower back. I've had shoulder pain in like the first day. I did have shoulder pain. I'm not too sure if that was caused by the medicine or I just pulled something. My symptoms that I've had so far, they haven't been ridiculous, they haven't been unmanageable. It's reacting in the right way, and hopefully it'll continue to react in the right way. I'll insert the pictures now throughout the week of what my face has been looking like. my face has been looking like, and my skin did purge a lot. I think throughout the 3rd or 4th day, I'm not too sure, but a lot of whiteheads came through, and that was about it. But all those went, I didn't touch them, I didn't pop them, I tried not to pop anything, and those went down tremendously because I had like, I want to say like 10 at one time, because I had a very problem area right here, and all of them scattered around here, and on my chin I had a lot. Around here I had a lot of whiteheads, and on my forehead I had a lot of whiteheads, and they all just disappeared, like literally disappeared. So if you are on Accutane, do not pop any pimples because they usually do go away pretty fast, especially if you don't mess with them or irritate them. They're not gonna leave a scar or anything like that. So I do recommend not popping anything. Show y'all what my Accutane pills look like, and I do keep them in my purse because so I always have them on me just in case I need to spend the night somewhere or like I'm out and about. I do keep them in my purse just so I always have them and I don't miss a day. I bought this little pill pack, and I ended up putting 2 in each little pack just because it's only a small pack and you get a 30-day supply. So I put 2 in each pack, and those little white pills, those big white pills, are my glucosamine. I don't know. It's a joint. Something does cause joint pain, and I do have a history of joint pain since I was very little, and it's ongoing joint pain. So I decided to take joint supplements with my Accutane every day. I take it every morning, and that's what it looks like. I do highly recommend getting a little pill pack, even if it's a small one, because my purse looks like this, so it literally fits right in. So yeah, I carry around in my purse. I do keep all these things in my purse because let me tell you, every single thing that I put in my purse I've used, because I know if I didn't have it in my purse or I didn't go out and buy it, I would have had to go buy it, or at least like put it somewhere where I always have it. So I do recommend getting a purse or a bigger purse, or sorting your purse out to where you do have your Accutane stuff on hand, because you will need it. And I say that, and it's only been my first week. The next thing I do have in my purse is a big tube of Aquaphor, and I do recommend the big tube just because it's more handy. I like it way more, and it makes me want to put it on way more. I know it sounds stupid, but I do. And you literally just pop the top open, squeeze it, close it, and you're all done. And I do keep around 2 of the little ones because, like I said, I did need it because my big Aquaphor landed in my boyfriend's car, or I left it on the side of his bed, and I always had a backup Aquaphor with me because you will always need it. So I do recommend getting a big tube and a little tube. I carry around 2 little tubes in my purse as well as the big tube. I know that might seem ridiculous to some people, but trust me, you will need it, and you will find yourself in a situation where like, wow, I am so glad I have this because this happened. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I always recommend keeping these in your purse, little ones and a big one. Next thing I got is Blink Tears. So I don't know if y'all can see that. It's called Blink. I have had a situation where my eyes felt super dry and they were just like really crying, and I was itching them a lot, and this helped a lot. So your eyes really do get dry, and they're not playing games when they say that. So I do recommend carrying this in your purse. All these things are in my purse. They're not like on my desk, they're not in my bag, they're not like in the corner of my room. Like, these things are in my purse. So I do recommend going out and buying these, and I think my total was probably around, I don't know, $40, maybe even less than that, maybe $20. But I do recommend going to buy some lubricant or water-based eye drops. Yeah, so the last thing I do have in my purse is a small CeraVe Daily Moisturizing Lotion. And like I told y'all, I needed this on hand. I've needed this because I go to my boyfriend's house sometimes, or I go to my mom's house sometimes, and I just feel like my face is really dry, or I forgot to bring lotion with me, my big tub of lotion. I do use the CeraVe moisturizing cream at night, and if you know what that looks like, it's a big, I'll put a picture right here. It's a big tub, so I don't use that in the morning because it's too thick. So I do use this lotion in the morning along with a sunscreen, and I mix those two together. But this has come in handy because I was at my boyfriend's house and I needed some lotion because I forgot mine, and like I told y'all, these things will come in handy. So I do recommend going to get some lotion, because let me tell you, when you take your makeup off, you're gonna want some lotion on your face because your skin is gonna feel extra dry, and you don't want to just put anything on your face because you're trying to clear. You don't want to use anything you haven't been using. So I do recommend going to get a small tube of lotion, and you'll need a bigger one and all that jazz. So put this in your purse. That's all I've been doing for my Accutane for the past week. And for my skincare routine, I am gonna go get the hydrating facial cleanser from CeraVe. I'm gonna put it right here because it seems like a lot of people use those. So a lot of people on Accutane uses that cleanser. So I'm gonna go get that. I didn't use it this past week just because I wanted my face to just relax, and I wanted the Accutane to just do what it needs to do until I actually need the cleanser, because you're not supposed to be using cleansers and extra stuff on your face while you're on Accutane. You're supposed to let the medicine do its work. So this full 1 week will be this 1 week update, and then there will be 1 month update, and then at the halfway point update, and then the end of my results on Accutane is when I will. Really hope y'all enjoyed, and if you're on Accutane, I really hope you are seeing the results you want to see, and I hope that the pill is at least treating your body right to end this journey, and I can't wait to just go through it and see what happens. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and thanks for watching.